So, with the new Clone Wars trailer having come out a few weeks ago, and with the release of the final season in just a few weeks, I think this is the perfect time to discuss the Clone Wars and give my predictions on what might happen in the final season. Now, I have a list of things I want to go over on my phone. I wrote it this morning, but before we begin, if for any reason you have not seen the new trailer, the one that came out on the 22nd, I believe, then I will have it linked in the description. Okay, so let's not waste any more time and just get right into this. So, by the looks of what we saw in the final trailer, the exclusive footage we got at the celebration, and the first trailer, it seems like, at least to me, that we're going to get a heavy emphasis on Ahsoka and the clones, more specifically Rex. Now, for those who might not have watched Rebels, I understand, both Ahsoka and Rex are present in the later seasons. That being said, it's safe to say that they will both make it out of Order 66 alive, because if they don't, that would be weird. But if I had to predict anything, in Rebels, Rex and a few other clones are shown to have had their inhibitor chips removed. Now, these inhibitor chips are in place, and they are inside every clone created so that when the time comes, Order 66 can be activated and the clones cannot refuse the order. We saw this in action during the 6th season of the Clone Wars, where CT-5385, also known as Tup, executes Jedi Master Tiplar after his chip malfunctioned.
Jedi. Good soldiers follow orders.
Hey, Tup!
On your right!
Tup, now!
Sister!
So if I had to guess, I think it's highly likely that we will see Rex and a few other clones remove their chips, but the question I have is, when will it happen? Will we see it occur before Order 66, or will it happen after? Imagine how messed up of a scene it would be to see Rex or one of the other clones we see in Rebels have to have their chip removed after Order 66 was initiated. Speaking of Order 66 and the Jedi Purge, our next topic, we will be seeing scenes from Episode 3 recreated within the Clone Wars. Now, a few people on Twitter have pointed this out and showed film from Revenge of the Sith, and they compared it to the trailer for the Clone Wars.
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi.
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi.
Now, with Ahsoka and Rex on Mandalore, whose perspective are we going to see this time around? Are we going to see the same ones as before? Are we going to see Obi-Wan's, Windu's, Yoda's, or maybe someone like Shakti's, or Mundi, or Kit Fisto? Well, if I had to guess, I could see us following with what every Jedi was doing just before and just after the Battle of Coruscant, though it might be safer to wager that since we know what happened with Obi-Wan, Anakin, and some of the other Jedi, that their perspectives would be limited. At the end of the day, it really just comes down to what we will and won't see, but I'm sure some of the major plots will be readdressed, like the Battle of Coruscant, Anakin purging the Jedi, and by just going off the trailer alone, we will at least see Anakin slaughter the Separatist Council once again. With that being said, on to the next one. So, Darth Maul's arc will be expanded upon in the Battle of Mandalore. The last time we saw Maul, he had lost his duel with Sidious, his brother had died, and then Sidious took Maul prisoner. I won't spoil much. If you want to know exactly what happened to Maul, there is a comic series titled Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir, that follows the plot of Maul post-Clone Wars Season 5. But all you need to know is Maul would escape with the help of Death Watch and his Shadow Collective, and he would return to Mandalore. And if I had to guess, when Maul fights Ahsoka, I think it's going to be played out much like how it was described in the Ahsoka novel. Ahsoka will battle Maul, and during the fighting, Order 66 will be initiated, and things go from bad to much worse. I won't spoil any more details about the Ahsoka novel, just in case you're waiting to strictly watch the show to see what's going to happen, but it should be noted that since Maul and Ahsoka are in Rebels, they will both survive. Maul will escape and begin operations with the Crimson Dawn, if I had to assume, and Ahsoka, we really don't know. And since we'll be seeing events take place before, during, and partially after Order 66, I think the latter half of the season will show Ahsoka and Rex's escape and self-exile. Who knows for sure, but before we end today's video, I had a thought as I woke up this morning to write this script. Darth Maul, when I went back and rewatched the Clone Wars trailer, right from the top, stated that
Soon, the galaxy will be remade. The Jedi and the Republic will die.
did Maul, did Maul know about Palpatine's endgame? Did he know his exact plan to wipe out the Jedi? Did Maul, this entire time, know everything? And with that being said, let's say, if he knew, did Count Dooku know? What about Grievous? What about Ventress? I'm sure this question has and will be answered over the coming weeks, but if you haven't heard it mentioned, you've heard it here first. If you have an answer to that question, or any stated throughout this video, you can leave it, as well as any other questions, comments, or concerns regarding this video, Star Wars, or its lore, in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.